Good evening, I'm live. Hope you can all hear me well. So, who do we have here? Emma Jones, hello. Yeah, pop back Emma, of course. Cookies Yum, hello. Oh, I'm glad to hear you feel better. I wondered where you'd been, Cookies Yum. I will try, Emma. Oh, okay, Cookies Yum. I'm not answering questions straight away. We just need to settle in first. Hi, Deborah Smith, Leonie, good evening. Good evening, Sarah Pritchard, how are you? Leonie Corrigan, good evening. Ajaswini Forat. Craig Spiritual, hello, my love. And of course, Barbara Halliday. Cal, good evening. Tiger Dragon, hello. Beautiful rose there for Barbara. Hello, Sayro, how are you? And Sammy Merrick, good evening. So, Joe Barnes, good evening. Just let people settle in. I'm going to be kick-starting this live off with a reading for Scorpio. So if we have any Scorpios here this evening, I know there are one or two, that Tiger Dragon, and I think Sammy Merrick. Thank you, Sammy. Yeah, please do like and share the video. Much appreciate it if you do. Yeah, Sammy, I thought you were. So I thought, it's Scorpio seasons. We've just entered it. So happy birthday, Scorpios. Oh. You're off for a bath soon. Emma, I'm not starting with questions yet, darling, but maybe pop back after your bath, my love. Sarah Fisher, good evening. So, Joe Diallo, good evening. How are you? If you are a Scorpio or you know of any Scorpios, do let them know that I'm about to do a reading for them. And then we'll go on to our regular readings for the evening. I am a full-time tarot reader, Emma. That is my profession. And of course, you can order a reading from me anytime at my website. Here's my link, my love. And I read over the phone. I read via audio, via video, via Skype. But Emma, if you do decide to have a reading, telephone reading, if you're in the UK, is really nice because it's a one-to-one exchange then. But of course, you can have whatever suits you. Everyone's different. So you're not a Scorpio, but you're dealing with one. Well, I'll be doing a reading for Scorpio, so I don't know whether that will have any effect. Hi, Shani's Tarot, and you're a Scorpio over there. That's good. Thank you, Cal. Okay, so so if you know any Scorpios, do let them know. But for anyone that isn't a Scorpio, I'm just going to go over to Facebook actually and let people know that I'm on. Some people wait till I go over and just make a post, so I'll be with you in a moment. Yeah, so if you know any Scorpios, then do let them know. Just letting everyone know on Facebook now that I'm live, and then we'll start the reading. There we are. Done. Okay, I'll be with you in a moment, everyone. Okay. Right, so I'm back in the house. Hi, Robert Wells. How are you, my love? So what was that, Emma? I missed a few comments. Let's go back and check. Oh, you're welcome, Sarah. Thank you for following me on Instagram. What do I do during the day? Oh, Emma, I have so many things to do. I seem to be constantly at it. But I do teach tarot as well, Emma. I teach and I read. I attend events, and of course, I'm on Facebook and I'm on YouTube. Oh, I see. You mean other than tarot, do I have any hobbies? Well, I like a glass of wine. um, and I like a little bit of retail therapy, don't we all? Um, and I love to read, and I do love to cook, Emma. I've got a trillion cooking books alongside my tarot books. That's my thing, I suppose. What about you, Emma? Have you got any hobbies? Hi, Leonie. So, Sarah, your mum's a Scorpio. Okay, so we've got a few Scorpio connections here. Oh, little brown girl, your brother's a Scorpio. Maybe you could show him this video either tonight or tomorrow. Oh, that's not bad, Emma, is it? Well done, you. Well, if you ever decide to order a reading, just go onto my website and Emma, I know what you mean. I'm with you there. Okay, so let's get started with the reading for Scorpio. Actually, I'm going to use the Rider-Waite Tarot. So this is for Scorpio. Happy birthday, Scorpio. This is a reading for you as it's now Scorpio season. Dear angels and spirit guides, what does Scorpio need to know, please, at this moment in time for the next month, let's say? What does Scorpio need to know for the next month, please? What messages do you have for them? Please send your loving guidance their way. Okay, so I can feel the energy coming in for you now, Scorpio. Oh, Tower. Okay, please don't be alarmed. The Tower card, I feel, is a wake-up call for you, Scorpio, this month. This could even be a bit of a sort of light bulb moment that you have. And I feel as if this card coming in, because, many people always seem to see the Tower card in a negative light, but actually it's not always about that. It has many meanings, and it very much depends on the context with which it's being used. And this evening Intuitively, I feel this card is about you letting go of what hasn't been serving you. This is about you waking up, and maybe there is something that's going to come along and give you a little kick up the bum, and you'll have no choice but to listen. And here you are, sort of standing around with what's left, the aftermath, but in a good way, because now you've got rid of any negativity, you've got rid of any people that are no good for you in your life, any situations that have been causing you stress. This is a culmination, and once the tower comes in, then you see the rainbow. So this is a wake-up call for you, Scorpio, and indicates that you will be letting go of what no longer serves you. And then your second card is the Two of Wands. So I feel after this Tower card, you will be moving on, moving forward in a new direction. It could be that two paths are opening up to you, and there will be a choice here. I feel as if you are being freed from something, Scorpio, this month. And it's a liberating feeling. That's what I get with this card and this card, a feeling of true liberation. For some of you, it could be something that you have been dreading, but finding that actually now you are free to move forward in the way you want to. You know, sometimes we hold on to things, don't we? And they actually prevent us from growth. They prevent us from moving forward. But now the path has been cleared and it's opening up for you, Scorpio. And your next card, wow, the Star. And this is the card that comes directly after the Tower in the tarot. So this is the rainbow that I was talking about, the rainbow after the storm, after the wake up, okay? This is healing coming in. This is hope and inspiration. And I feel as if as the month progresses, things are going to calm down and you're going to start to see the light. And the Five of Cups now tells me that whatever it is that you've left behind you as you approached your new paths, whatever you've left behind you has kind of felt like a bit of a loss. And there may be some feelings and emotions that you have to process. You are a water sign after all. The Scorpio's feelings do run pretty deep. But, you know, with the Five of Cups, as you can see in this card, he or she has their head down looking at these spilt cups, but behind them we still have two cups upstanding. There's a lot of love in your life, and there's, you know, I feel a need for you to look at the blessings that you now have around you, okay? And as I said, the Tower card could be a blessing in disguise for many of you. Six of Cups is coming in for you as well. So it could be that you meet up with someone that you have been missing, and maybe that is why also you had the Five of Cups here. Perhaps this is the person you've been missing or have been yearning for. You know, this is someone coming in, could be a past lover, could also be a family member, friend that you haven't seen for a long time. For some of you, this is someone that you held very dear. For others, this is, I feel, indicating that you've kind of come down to earth now, you know, or there's a need for you to do that, and that's why this Tower card has come in, okay? So if you've had a bit of a surprise or this wake-up call occur, then the Six of Cups is indicating that your feet are now firmly on the ground. You know, you've stopped seeing things through rose-coloured glasses. Wow, here we have the King of Cups, which can, of course, be a Scorpio energy as it relates to the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So the King of Cups energy is you stepping into your power. You're feeling very strong as the month progresses, Scorpio. You're wearing your heart on your sleeve, which you like to do when you feel safe. And you're starting to feel as if you are ready to have more love in your life. So for those of you who are single, it could be that you're now starting to reach out. For others, It may be to do with a current relationship or marriage where you start to feel a deeper emotional bond between you and that person. I'm going to go up to 10 cards, and then you've got the devil card, okay? So, as I said, this was, I did feel was to do or connected with relationships. So, I have to say, for some of you, this could be a bit of a hot, passionate month for you, Scorpio, okay? And it is said that for when we come into our own month, we do tend to be at our best, many of us. And I do feel the devil card kind of, this passion kind of suits Scorpio, doesn't it? They're known for that. So yeah, there seems to be hot, passionate feelings running through your blood this month, Scorpio. And card 8, wow, 6 of Wands. What a fantastic card, Scorpio. You are about to take off in the right direction, okay? You're really moving forward here, and you have had some kind of success here. Something has turned out well and in your favor, you see. So this is what I mean about the Tower card. Sometimes the Tower card can be sudden. It can be a bit of a surprise, but it generally pushes us where we need to be and allows us to let go of things that have been holding us back. And that's what I felt with that card, which is now confirmed here with the 6 of Wands, because that situation or that ability to let go has now propelled you forward, and you're really going for it, Scorpio. So if there's something you've been working towards, many of you will be achieving that goal this month. The 9th card, there may be some people that you have to deal with this month, Scorpio, who are not playing very nice. People who are a little hostile or perhaps like to stir the pot and cause drama. This could also be challenges around your working environment, and maybe, if for example, you are trying to find work, employment, you could find that there is a lot of competition out there. Or it may be to do with love. Are you feeling as if it's hard to find someone in your life right now? Are you looking for love? We had that King of Cups. Are you looking for love? And are you struggling to find that right person, that Mr. Right or that Mrs. Right? So whatever it is, the 5 of Wands, it's not a big battle. It's just the the ups and downs of life, really, but nothing that you can't handle, Scorpio. And your final card, wonderful card, 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is a card that relates to independence, feeling good within yourself. And I feel as you end the month, many of you will be in good standing. You will be in a position where you are feeling stronger than you were at the beginning of the month, which is now. And you are standing on your own 2 feet, and you have your head held high. We had that 6 of Wands earlier as well. So you have your head held high at the end of the month, and for those of you who are worried about finance, this indicates that things are going to get better and that you shouldn't worry too much, okay? But in the 9 of Pentacles, it says really that you're going to be dancing to the beat of your own drum this month, Scorpio. No one's holding you back. And I'm going to draw you an angel card as well. In fact, I'll take a card from the Guardian Angel deck for you, Scorpio. This is for Scorpio. Dear angels, please send your guardian angel for the month ahead for Scorpio, please. Who is Scorpio's guardian angel? Okay, you have the Angel of Decisions. And I did say, didn't I, earlier? Let's look at that card. Where is it? Yeah, you had this decision, didn't you? A path was opening up. In fact, 2 paths possibly were opening up. And some of you will be at a bit of a crossroads this month, working out which way to go with something. There could be a possible agreement that you need to make as well. Maybe sign a contract, that kind of thing. Or, just make a change in your life, a new direction. And a decision will need to be made on this, especially after the Tower card appeared. You know, it's when the Tower card comes in, it's forcing you to look at your life and decide where you're going. Tower, Two of Wands. And your angel of decisions is very close to you, helping you to make that choice this month. And that is your reading, Scorpio. I hope you've enjoyed that. And I wish you all happy birthday. And I'll now go on to everyone else and your questions. Okay. Thank you, Barbara. So for anyone that's just joined me, I've just done a reading for Scorpio, as it's Scorpio's season, it's Scorpio season now. So if you know of any Scorpios, or you are indeed a Scorpio and you missed it, then you can perhaps go on and see it later, or tomorrow, or another day. You're very welcome, Sammy. I'm glad you enjoyed that, my love. Hi, Andrea. Hello, darling. Okay. So let's have a look at your questions, shall we? Pick a card. Of course we do, Sayro. Of course we do. I do. Because I've done that Scorpio reading, that kind of slipped my mind. But yeah, let's do this. Let's do a pick a card for this evening then. Okay, so let's use these cards here. Okay, so I'm going to do a pick a card for everyone now. So I'm going to shuffle the cards and draw 6 cards. Think about which you feel drawn to, from 1 to 6, and then we'll see what your message is. Midweek message, midweek guidance. You're welcome, Savo. So, dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to this wonderful community. What guidance do you have for them today, please? Okay, first card. The Warrior. My goodness, how many times have we had this card? The Warrior. Can you see it better there or better there? Yeah, there. Okay. The Warrior card indicates a need for you to tap into your inner strength, to be strong with regard to a situation that's going on around you, or maybe with regard to people or a person. Is someone pushing you, testing your limits? Is something challenging you right now? Are you unsure about how or whether you can deal with something? If you are, then the Warrior card comes out to remind you of that strength, that inner strength, and how strong you truly are. Okay, and they're asking you to tap into that and believe in yourself. That's those of you drawn to card 1. And I notice also that this is a card 2, number 2. So I do feel that it may be that you could possibly even reach out for some help right now if you're feeling a little alone with this situation. Okay, we've got denial for card 2. Are you in denial? Do you need to face up to the truth about something, about a situation, about a person? You know, sometimes it can be easier to hide away and hope that everything will be all right. You know, just like in the Two of Swords, when we have that blindfold, that's what this card reminds me of, the Two of Swords. You know, do you need to just be honest with yourself now, or honest with someone else? You know, are you letting someone get away with something that they shouldn't? Do you need to speak up and get your voice heard? And I realize that sometimes that can be more difficult, but in the long run, wouldn't it not be better? And that's card 2. Card 3, we have cycles. So the cycles card relates to the ebb and flow of life. And I feel this coming in is indicating a new cycle is occurring for you. Okay, you're on the verge of something new. Those of you drawn to card 3, something new is occurring, and you need to be ready now. Be flexible and be open-minded, because when change comes in, we can often resist it, can't we? But this card indicates there's a need for you to just go with the flow. Let things happen in the way they're meant to. Try not to resist, and the universe will guide you forward. Okay, so card 4 now. Oh, this lovely moon card. I do love this. So the moon card indicates a need for you to tap into your intuition, to realize that your feelings are real. Try not to dismiss them. Try not to put them on the back burner. What you're sensing is real. If you've got a bad feeling about something or a good feeling about something, follow your heart. Follow the whispers inside you. What is it they're trying to tell you? Take yourself away and tune into your own energy, and use that sixth sense to guide you forward. And card number 5 is the invisible. Are you feeling a little invisible, or have you been feeling that way? Do you feel as if your voice isn't being heard, your opinion isn't being taken on board? Do you feel as if you're on the outside looking in some way? Do you need to be more assertive? State your case. Raise your voice a little. Be a bit more assertive, I feel, because there's something that needs to be said, those of you drawn to card 5. And sometimes you've just got to say it or do it. And card 6 is letting go. Lovely card. So it's time to let go of what isn't working in your life. Time to let go of what isn't serving you. People, situations, jobs, love, relationships. What is it that you need to let go of? What is it that you're holding on to? Sometimes we can hold on so tight for fear of letting go, but actually once we let go, we can then breathe again. And that's what I feel the message is for you here. To have faith in your own judgment, and if something needs to be, or somebody needs to be let go of, it's time now to do that. You're ready. And they are tonight's picker cards. I hope you enjoyed those. Okay, so I'm just checking if my heating's on because I'm so hot this evening. No, it's off. My goodness. Strange weather in the UK, isn't it? Is that Blah? Hello, welcome to Sarah's Tarot Live. You're welcome, lovely Sarah. There isn't a list. I just come to whoever I'm drawn to, darling. But please do subscribe. I'm on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday evening around 8:30 p.m. GMT. So hope you can join me. Hi, Casey. I sent you an email a little while back. I don't know if you got it, my love. I'm just having this drop of tea. It's getting chilly, but today's been a strange one. It's been quite warm. Hi, Tiger Dragon. Two blue people in the house. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, you get a lot of snow up there, Sammy, don't you? Didn't realise you were in Scotland, Sammy Merrick. Okay, so for anyone who has just joined me, I did do a reading for Scorpio as it's Scorpio season. I hope you enjoyed that reading, Tiger Dragon. Oh, you're in Somerset. I thought you were somewhere like that. Yeah. Okay, so let's go with some questions then. Now, I noticed Barbara Halliday did say that people were asking for this deck for Wednesday, so I've kept it out, and that is the It is the Green Witch, isn't it? Yeah. The Green Witch tarot deck, which I unboxed on Monday. So if you have a question, please put it in the comments. It's a lovely deck, Emma. If there's something you need guidance on, can you put it in the form of a question, please? Hi, Clementine NY. How are you, my love? It is, isn't it, Saro? You're a Scorpio, Sarah. Did you catch the reading earlier? Yeah, fire away, Clementine. I'm just coming to who I feel drawn to. Emma Jones. Tim is on my mind. Am I on his mind? What does he think if he thinks of me? Does he think of me? Okay, is that in other words? Okay. So this is for Emma Jones. The angels and spirit guides, please send your guidance to Emma Jones. What does she need to know, please? Three of Fames, which is the Three of Swords. Okay. Have you been worrying and stressing about this, Emma Jones? Page of Swords. Look at that beautiful Page of Swords. It's fantastic. I feel as if you're literally almost praying for Tim to contact you or think about you. Nine of chalices. Beautiful cards, aren't they? Nine of chalices. The Nine of Cups. Yeah, it's all about you hoping and wishing at the moment. If we look at this card here, it just looks to me as if you're praying to the universe, Emma, and hoping that he's doing the same. So what is he doing? Five of Wands. I feel he's just so busy right now, but he does think of you. If he hasn't contacted you, he just is so busy. He had the Five of Wands there. There's so much going on, especially at work, my love. Yeah, I do feel you just need to be patient here. But of course, you are very much on his mind. He just is very busy, my love. Hello, beautiful Jada. Thank you for joining me. Okay, so let's go back up now. So where am I? Oh, Sammy, did you really? So yeah, if anyone here has just joined me, please put your comments or questions in the comments, and I come to who I feel drawn to. I get to as many people as possible, but of course, if you particularly want your question answered, and you make a donation, and of course I will come straight to you. So for those of you who do that, then of course I will come to your question. Sandra Tate, hello, thank you for joining me. Is this your first time? Hi, Helen Sweeney, thank you for coming back. So for those of you who are new, please do subscribe. Hello, Amartha Shining, how are you? So if you can put an actual question in the comments, that's who I will come to. For people who have put a question in, I will try to come to those. Just finding a question now. Craig Spiritual. Right. Oh, don't remind us, Andrea. Andrews just reminds us that the clocks go back. Oh, it'll be all dark. It's awful, isn't it? Mind you, we can get cozy. We get cozy. And do remember, I am doing a special Halloween on the 31st. I don't normally come on a Thursday, although I may do in the future, actually. But for now, that will be an additional live on Halloween. So do come and join me. Want to get away from the trick-or-treaters? I shall be on here, my usual time. So Amartha Shining, what's coming up for Romance Live? And thank you for joining me, Amartha. I think it's your first time with me live. Please do subscribe, my love. Amartha. Okay, 10 of Wands. Well, oh, I've come up the wrong end. What am I doing? It's this side. Okay, so we've got the Page of Swords again, the Oak King, and the Page of Wands. Okay, I feel a sense of frustration around your love life, Amartha Shining. Okay, but things will start to move forward again because you've got the Page of Wands. Okay, so you need to just be a little patient and hang in there. I'm just sensing delay and frustration in some way. You know, you're wanting to move forward in terms of love, and this Hangman is indicating that things aren't kind of going in the way you would want them to. But take a big deep breath and hang in there, because it looks to me that as if things are going to progress in due course. So yeah, patience is required right now with regard to your love life, Amartha, but I feel as if things are going to change. There's a lot of positive energy coming in with the Page of Wands. Thank you, Emma. Thank you for your donation, my love. Oh, okay, Emma. Thank you, darling. Little brown girl, 1, 2, 3. Is my job safe? Big question. Will I stay or go? Okay, let's have a look. So, dear angels and spirit guides, will little brown girl stay or go with regard to her job? What does she need to know, please? 7 of Chalices. Can you see there? So there's a lot of options here. But you need to keep your feet firmly on the ground about this and be realistic. I also want to say, don't get carried away with imagining all sorts of scenarios as well, little brown girl. Is your job safe? 9 of Wands. I feel as if you know, it's been a bit of a journey here. I feel this is something that's been ongoing. And the 5 of Wands, there's so much competition here. So are you competing for your job in some way? I feel you're competing for your job, little brown girl. The Wheel of Fortune. Now, I'm going to say this, you see, this could go 2 ways. This could be luck on your side, but it could also mean that you're kind of being coaxed in a new direction, little brown girl. Do I have my spirit deck? Sandra Tate, is someone new coming in soon, please? Thank you for donating, Emma. Yeah, just leave your question, darling, and I will come to you. The Horned God. The Horned God. King of Pentacles. So we've got the Emperor here. The Horned God. The Emperor. And your question was, is someone new coming in for me, please? Love life. King of Pentacles. 5 of Chalices. I do feel there is someone that's coming into your life in the future, Sandra Tate. King of Pentacles. This could be an earth sign. Look at this wonderful earth sign you've got. Earth sign. So that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this is someone who I feel it could be a while. Because Pentacles are all about sort of things that take a little while. So don't expect this to happen tomorrow. And the Horned God is also indicating there's a need for you to take control here, Sandra. I feel as if you've been sitting back and hoping it will happen, but you need to put yourself out there more, be a bit bold, okay? I see you here. Come in close to this person. The two of you are meeting up because you've had some sadness in love, haven't you, Sandra? You know, are you missing someone, darling? I'm just sensing that you're missing someone in terms of love. But anyway, the Emperor card is saying it's time to take control now of your destiny. And the Emperor gets out there and you know, they are bold. They are kind of daring. So, you know, it relates to Aries, and Aries doesn't wait for someone to come to them. They go after. They're the one that is doing the I can't think of the word. They're the one who's doing the chasing. Yeah. So that's for Sandra. The wake up call, Emma. Let's have a look. Draw you a card. Okay, I'll draw you a card. I have already done you a question, so let's just draw you a card. The Green Man. Yeah, it was a bit of a was it a bit of a he's kind of wondering about whether to take a chance on the two of you. You know, the Fool card is all about risk taking a chance, taking an opportunity. It's a wake up call. He may see the opportunity now of being with you. Perhaps he wasn't seeing it before. Sometimes you have to do something to wake someone up, don't you, Emma? And so he's seeing the opportunity that he had with you. That was what the wake up call was. Yeah, the Green Man's wonderful in that way. Yeah, Emma. Yeah, he. So right now he's just contemplating, but he's so bogged down with work, I feel. Yeah, so it's just basically it was a wake up call. Sometimes we need something to happen, Emma, don't we, in order for us to see what was in front of our eyes. So he's sort of seen that. It's woken him up in that way. Well, you're on his mind. I feel he's so focused on career right now. That's the thing, Emma. But you know, if you wanted me to do a reading for you, when you can always order a reading. We can take a very good look at this for you, my love. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, when you can, Emma. Okay, and then I will take a good look at this situation for you. Okay, so Sarah Pritchard, what were your questions, my love? Could you type them in the comments again? I'm not sure what they were because oh, hang on. My life at the moment is not the best. Got a lot going on. I would love some guidance. Okay, let's have a look. So this is for Sarah Pritchard. Was Sarah, wasn't it? Sarah Pritchard. Okay, Sarah, this is for you, my love. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your guidance to Sarah Pritchard. What does she need to know, please? Let's go back up and find your question again. Trying to find you, Sarah Pritchard. Okay, this is for you, my love. 9 of Chalices, okay. And the 10 of Pentacles. Good card, Sarah. Knight of Swords. Well, you say your life isn't going too good at the moment, but actually these cards indicate that, yeah, there are challenges. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. Are there issues around family? Is it to do with family, Sarah? Could you type in the comments? That's for Sarah Pritchard. Is it to do with family, my love? Or is it to do with finances? It's sort of that sort of feeling that I'm getting with regard to your cards, Sarah Pritchard. If you can type in the comments, my love. So, Sarah Pritchard, if you're there, I'm not sure if Sarah's gone. I'll give you a moment, Sarah. Okay, so it's around family issues. Is it around finances, Sarah? Sensing the problem with finances here. Or issues around the home, okay? And there's someone here. We've got the Knight of Swords energy, which relates to family, yeah. There's a Knight of Swords energy here. So I feel as if something has happened and come out of the blue, a real challenging situation that's come towards you. You know, your family has been affected by this. Good night, Emma. Hope you can join me on Friday, darling. Page of Wands. It paints a very positive, uplifting energy coming in. But, you know, whatever's happened, it's had a knock-on effect, or it's having a knock-on effect on the family. Are there any children around this as well? Page of Wands. The Earth Mother. So you've been very, you seem to be the rock right now. But, you know, the Empress card indicates that, you know, you have the ability to sort of find a solution to it. I feel there's a need for a solution. I'm feeling there's a need for a quick solution to what's going on. That's what I'm feeling as I tune into your cards. Wow. High Priestess, you need to tap into your intuition here, Sarah Pritchard. You're actually a very intuitive person, and it's your feminine, divine feminine energy that you need to use to get to find a way forward. But you will find it. I can feel the challenges around this. That seems to have. It feels as if everything's coming at you at once. That's what I'm picking up here, Sarah. But there is a way forward. You know your intuition is guiding you. But I'm feeling that there's a connection with the home, with family, and with children. I'm picking up as well. It's like it's like everything is affected by what's happening. But you know what? You are a wonderful mother, and you're going to get through this. You've got this incredible strength. The Empress is a very strong woman. You have 3 children. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I can see you're in a difficult spot right now. But there's a need for clear thinking and to really tap into your gut instincts on this. Go with your own judgment. Proceed with your own judgment, Sarah. Okay. Okay, so the 9 of Cups, by the way, Sarah, is a very good card because it indicates that, you know, things are going to turn out much better than you are realizing. Okay, the 9 of Cups is about dreams and wishes coming true. When it comes out in a card, in a reading, especially if it's the first card, traditionally you're allowed to wish, it's a very good card for things working out okay. Hi, Deborah Smith. Leonie Corrigan. Will the next couple of weeks be any better? Oh, Leonie. Okay, let's have a look for you. This is for Leonie. Will the next couple of weeks be any better? Three of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. Good card for moving forward. Ace of Pentacles. Looks like you're getting a helping hand here, my love. High Priestess. Okay. So there seems to be a female energy around you, I feel. This is for Leonie. There's a female energy around you. Do let me know if you're hearing this, Leonie. A female energy, and also someone is coming in with an offer of help. Look at that, Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. It looks like things have been a struggle financially, have they, Leonie? Or in some way, there is a team effort going on over the next couple of weeks. So yeah, you're getting some people are reaching out to you and helping you, offering you help. Could even be some money coming in for you, Leonie. That's quite good. Okay, Akanksha Warat. What does my ex think about me? And when is he going to contact me? Okay, let's have a look for you, my love. Okay, so if anyone would like to donate to the channel, please do so through my PayPal me link, which is in the description. Of course, I will come to you if you have donated. Only fair to do so. You're very welcome, Leonie. Card flew out of the deck. Sarah, you know, there's only so much I can kind of go into on live. But if you wanted to order a reading, my love, then we can take a really good look at your situation and the progress and the potential outcomes of it, my love. I do sense your concern. Nine of Cups was a very good card to have. Things working out a lot better than you envisage. But if you do need extra guidance, please go to sarahstarot.co.uk. Akanksha, Five of Swords. What does he think about you? Well, you had your battles, Akanksha, didn't you? The Lord of Shadows. Okay, so we've got the Death card here, and the Ten of Chalices. He is struggling to let you go. Can you see that there? He is struggling to let you go, Akanksha. In fact, I feel he's kind of keeping an eye on you in a way. Does he know any of your friends, or what is it? He is struggling to let you go and you're struggling to let him go. You were very, very close. And it's hard, isn't it, when you've got such a close bond? So it could be that I don't know when, but I feel as if he'd like to contact you. Absolutely. Very close bond between you. Yeah, you're very welcome, Sarah, but only see the Nine of Cups. Does indicate that things are going to work out a lot better than you imagined. Stacey Chaplin. Will I spend Halloween with my Scorpio? Oh, good question. Let's have a look for you, Stacey Chaplin. What does Stacey Chaplin need to know here? Nine of Chalices keeps coming out, doesn't it? It's funny. It's my favourite card, I think, in the deck, although it's hard to choose. Two of Wands and the Nine of Cups. And your question was, will I spend Halloween with my Scorpio? It's very probable that you will, Stacey Chaplin. Fantastic card. You're going to get what you wish for. You see, this is the card that you had, Sarah Pritchard. The nine of Chalices. It's getting what you wished for. Things working out the way you hoped. And then you've got the Two of Wands. And here we can see a picture of a house here. She's beckoning towards someone, welcoming someone. So if we look at it symbolically, it could very well be this Knight of Wands is your Scorpio coming in. Or is that you? Are you the Knight of Wands? We have a female here, a female in the card, which is nice to see. So it looks very positive to me, Stacey. And thank you for joining me. I hope you have subscribed. I am on live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday evening around about 8:30 p.m. GMT. Okay. Kerry Hutton Page, hello. I'm glad you have, Stacey. Hope you can come back again, darling, soon. So, Tatty Bonds, what does Spirit want me to know about this connection? What connection are we referring to, Tatty Bonds? Tatty Bonds, what connection are you referring to? So that's for Tatty Bonds. What connection are you referring to, my love? Oh, okay. So this is for you, Tatty Bonds. What connection? So the connection between you and a Taurus. Okay. What star sign are you, Tatty Bonds? King of Wands. Harvest. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Nice little setup going here with the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. The Harvest card. I feel as if, you know, the two of you, what is your connection? It's a very secure connection with this Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands. It's like this comfortable feeling I get between you both. There's a real comfort. Now we've got Pentacles and a Wand, so we've got a fire sign and we've got an earth sign. So even though the male and female energies in the card, that doesn't mean to say that the King of Wands can't be a lady, because we don't assign gender as such. But I've got to put someone on there, you see. And then the Queen of Pentacles, this will be the earth sign. So you're saying here you're Sagittarius. So, okay, that makes perfect sense. So you kind of it's time to reap what you've been sowing. I feel as if you've sort of set the foundations for this, but there's a very comfortable, homely feel between you. That's the connection that you have. It's quite solid. Is probably the best way I can put that. Jen's a baby. Your husband is waiting on his visa. It's been 3 months. Will they answer us soon, please? Okay, let's see what's going to happen with that. Or what's possibly going to happen. What's probable around that situation? Four of Chalices. I do love these cards. My goodness. Look, here you are, feeling quite fed up with the whole thing, Ginger baby. And here we have your husband waiting to come into the door. You know, he just wants that visa. He wants to be settled with you, and you're fed up waiting. Queen of Pentacles. It's taking a while, isn't it? And you're going to have to be patient, Ginger baby, because that's what the Queen of Pentacles is all about. But the Harvest card, look, it looks good to me. It looks good to me, Ginger baby. But patience, my dear. Shani's Tarot, you would like a message from Spirit. What would Spirit want you to know? Is that what you mean, Shani's Tarot? Okay, so this is for Shani's Tarot. Who would like to know what Spirit wants her to know? Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Shani's Tarot. What does she need to know, please? And thank you for joining me, Shani's Tarot. Hope you've subscribed, my love. You're welcome, Ginger baby. Deep breaths. It's all going to work out. I feel, anyway. It looks as if it's going to. The Harvest is a very good card. And, it's in this particular deck, it's called the Harvest, but it's a Sun card. Positive news. Positive news is what the Sun card means. So it has, it's looking pretty good. 8 of Wands. And we're answering. I'm answering. Shani's Tarot. Okay. So 8 of Wands. So, first of all, what I'm getting here for you, Shani's Tarot, is not to put all your eggs in one basket, okay? I feel as if you need to have your fingers in a few pies. Now, I do feel you're a very busy person, Shani's Tarot. Ace of Wands indicates that as well. There is a new project coming in, a new venture, a new idea. That's what they want you to do. They want you to focus on this particular idea, okay? Don't be over busy. But this one particular idea or project is looking very good, is what they're telling us here. King of Swords. You need to kind of put your head down now and think about how you're going to proceed with this. The King of Swords is all about clarity. It's all about clear thinking and decision making. There's a decision that you're needing to make, but I feel you need to do some research around this, a bit more research about something that you've got this idea. You've just got this wonderful idea, and I feel as if things are taking off for you, Shani's Tarot, but you need to sort of establish exactly which path you're on, is what they're telling you here, my love. That's for Shani's Tarot. Night, Zero. Sweet dreams, my love. Hello, Giggles. Thank you for joining me. Travis Cook. Thank you for joining me. Shani Tarot, I've got you now. You're very welcome, Shani's Tarot. Hi, Giggles. It's a nice name. I like that. That's right, Barbara. They do happen to those who wait. It's a very good way of putting it. Okay, so does anyone else have a question for me? Thank you, Barbara. Beautiful Jada. How long have I been a reader? Oh, many, many years. I couldn't put a time on it, actually, beautiful Jada. But many, many years. Many, many moons. A long time. Thank you for asking. Thank you, Jenza baby, for your donation. Thank you for letting me know, Barbara. Thank you, darling. So I've seen your question now, Shani's Tarot. Will my business be successful? So that was what came up in that reading, this new venture of yours. I hadn't seen your question, but in answer to that, it looks pretty good, but you've got to really focus, is what the King of Swords is saying. You've got to really focus. Don't be distracted. Don't be distracted. And there's a need for some clear thinking, some clear decision making. Focus, 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 Shani's Tarot. If you're still there, my love. So Giggles, how soon will the X return? Well, it's got to be Mercury in retrograde, hasn't it? There's no surprise that everyone wants their X to return, and this is when X's tend to return. Actually, this is the time. So I'll find that question again now. Kirsty Bradford, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Hope you can subscribe. Craig Spiritual, I've just seen your comment. When will my book be released? And can you sign it for me? You'd love to know about my life. I'm not sure if you'd have time, Craig Spiritual, but thank you. Sounds great. Sounds great. You're making us all laugh now, Craig. You do make me chuckle. So I know I looked at Giggles' question, but I can't find it. For the life of me, I cannot find that question. Okay, Giggles, if you're still there, just type in the comments with your question. I'm pretty sure it was when will my ex come back, but I want to be sure of it. Helen Sweeney. Are you still there, Helen? Are you in the bath? Giggles, yeah. Hello, how soon will my ex return? Okay, let's have a look. Okay, Casey, I'll come to you in a moment, darling. They are, Barbara. They certainly are playing games. Oh. To donate in pounds or American money? Well, I think that when you donate, it just automatically, as far as I know, it automatically works it out because it's PayPal, Stacey Chaplin. But of course, yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. Because I have had donations from people in America, and it just comes through to me as pounds. So all donations, yeah, it converts it for me. All donations are very much appreciated, Stacey. Did I answer your question, Stacey, earlier? Hi, Deb Goodoo. You want my book to come out as well, Deb. I think you will know, Deb, that could take a long time to write, couldn't it, my love? Okay. So, thank you, Stacey. Okay, so I'm shuffling away here for Giggles. Do you love that name? 5 of Pentacles. You're sitting under the tree here, feeling a bit out in the cold, my love, aren't you? Feeling a bit sad, down in the dumps. Ace of Chalices. Love is coming toward you. And then the Knight of Wands. My goodness. Okay. So, okay, I feel this will be, possibly you may come in contact with this person after the winter time. Giggles, okay. You may hear from them because we've got the Ace of Cups coming in. But then again, I'm sensing with this Knight of Wands, Giggles, that it may be time for you to go in search of new love, because Ace of Cups does indicate new love. And here you are, a Knight of Cups, going off on your horse on a new journey toward finding the love that you need right now. I'm you know, and I also sense that there's a need for you to work on your self-esteem a little bit. Giggles, okay? I feel this relationship breakup has affected you in that way, but please don't feel like that, because what I sense is that there is more love out there for you, waiting to come into your heart, but I feel, need to go in search of it, my love. Okay, spiritual. Have you had a drop of wine? Have you been on the gin, Craig? Very welcome, Giggles. I do feel you need to. What I'm getting there of your cards, Giggles, was very much about you realizing that you deserve love in your life, and I feel possibly a different love to the one from the past. That's what I feel. You've got to make your own decisions, but that's honestly what I feel with that. That's very true, Barbara. You are naughty, but we all love you. That reminds me of someone. Was it Danny LaRue? Was someone? Showing my age now. Michelle Louise, good evening. And Naga Nathan wants to know when he will get married. Wow. I'm just high on energy. I wish I had some of your energy, Craig. Can you send some over to me, darling, please? Oh, they're flying out of the deck. So this is for the lovely Naga Nathan. 9 of Wands. Well, I feel relationships have been a struggle, darling. What have we got here? 3 of Swords, yeah. Has your heart been broken in the past, Naga Nathan? Knight of Chalices. Wow, you have a beautiful soul, Naga Nathan. You have so much love to give, and you'd really like someone in your life. But it's hard to find that right person, isn't it? It's been a battle. But you know what the 9 of Wands is saying? Do not give up. Okay, whatever's happened, don't give up. You've got a few issues with trust, which doesn't surprise me with this 3 of Swords coming out. Someone has really sort of broke your heart, my love. I'm really sensing heartbreak. But the Knight of Cups tells me, you wear your heart on your sleeve, and you're searching now for someone to sort of come in and complete you. Let's cut these cards. The Battle Wagon, which is a Chariot card. Another card that says, don't give up. You've got to be bold and brave now and go after finding the love of your life, which is what I feel you're searching for. But you do wear your heart on your sleeve, and sometimes you maybe need to protect yourself a little bit and be a bit more cautious about letting people into your heart. Make sure that they tick a few boxes first. But the 9 of Wands is saying don't give up. You're kind of getting there. All right, it's been a tough one, but you're sort of healing. Okay, Tiger Dragon. What changes are coming for tomorrow and on for me? Okay, did you see your reading for Scorpio, Tiger Dragon? You may have commented on it, but of course I wouldn't have seen it because I was reading at the time. So the Sun, good card. Positive changes. You said what kind of changes? High Priestess. Spiritual changes. There's a spiritual energy coming in for you, Tiger Dragon. 5 of Flames, 5 of Swords. Okay. Okay, what was the middle card again? The High Priestess, yeah. So we've got a 5 of Swords here. So there's a few challenges around you, and 5 is a card of change, actually. So there may be things that are happening over the next week or 2 that are difficult to deal with, things you'd prefer not to deal with, in fact. There may be someone around you need to distance yourself from, I feel, Tiger Dragon. Who is this person? I'm getting the Swords energy. There's someone you need to distance yourself from and you're sensing something is not quite right. Tune into those senses, those instincts, that intuition. It's very strong right now, okay? The Sun card is asking you to stay positive and make sure you've got positive energy around you, because I'm just sensing a sort of swords air energy that's not. Um, I'm feeling a bit oppressive. Is it oppressive or negative? And this energy, you need to steer clear of, because the Sun card is saying, be around people that make you laugh and smile. Okay, Tiger Dragon, you're a beautiful soul. You don't need this. Okay, follow your heart. What is your heart telling you? What feels right? Okay. That's for Tiger Dragon. Oh, Sammy, did you, my love? You're very welcome, Tiger Dragon. Okay. Did you want some cards tonight, Andrew? I don't think I've read you any cards for a while, have I? And thank you for joining me on Instagram, Andrea. Did notice that. I don't do too much on there, but I do post at least a few times a week generally. This is such a lovely, lovely, warm community, everyone. I just want to say a big thank you for being such nice, lovely people and being part of this. I don't say it enough, so thank you so much for being part of this wonderful community, everyone. And a big, big thank you to Barbara and Casey for moderating as well. So appreciated. So Leonie wants to know whether she will get married to her current boyfriend or should she move on. Let's have a look. So the lovely, lovely Leonie. Eight of Swords. Can you see that there? These cards are fantastic, aren't they? You're feeling a bit stuck. But you're keeping yourself stuck, Leonie. I feel you need to move forward. You need to break free, my darling, and be honest with yourself about things. Yes, the Green Man. Exactly what I just said. Time to break free, Leonie. That's my feelings on this. That it's time to break free of, how can I say, of this idea that you have, or this. I feel you're not necessarily going to get what it is you long for, Leonie. That's my feelings, darling. But the Fool card says there's a big world out there. Look, it's challenging. Ace of Swords, it's challenging. But you've got to be brave. You've got to be brave and cut yourself free of things that aren't working, my darling. That's for Leonie. Hi, Patricia Sutphin. Did you have a question? Be early. Hello, my love. How are you? Oh, thank you, Sammy. It is a beautiful group. That's right. Everyone that joins us just adds to the beautiful vibe that we have on here. Deborah Smith, Sarah, will I see changes soon? Okay, so this is Deborah Smith. Oh, how are you, Deborah? And how are you, Nick, if you're there, Nick? Card flew out the deck. Two of Pentacles. It's a balancing act, isn't it? Financially, physically, mentally, it's a balancing act. Six of Swords. Yeah, things are calming down. You're moving toward calmer waters. Eight of Swords. But, don't keep yourself stuck, Deborah. I I feel as if it's a juggling act in some way. But some things you can free yourself from. Is that burdens? Is it financial commitment? I feel there's a different way of doing things, or an easier way of doing things, and there's a need to sort of prioritize here, Deborah, if you get what I'm saying. There's a need to prioritize because something's not quite balanced. Something's off kilter. Perhaps you need to cut back financially, or in terms of where you put your time with things. You'll know what I'm talking about, I feel, Deborah Smith, but it's about getting the right balance. But I'm seeing a lot of expenditure and a lot of time that's being spent on something that needs, and that there's kind of, you need to prioritize. That's the focus, really. Prioritization. You were feeling pretty rubbish, Sammy. Yeah, Sammy, I really sense there's a need for you to be honest with yourself about this relationship or the situation you're in. Is it going to give you what you want? And I'm not sure if it is. I can't make a decision for you. I can only tell you what I feel. And I'm not sure if it's fulfilling for you, darling. And sometimes we just have to cut our ties and move on, as tough as it is, because we forget that there's a big world out there. There's always a new path that is ready to open for us. Whenever you've closed a door in your life, Sammy, another one has opened, hasn't it? A new door has opened, and that's what will happen. When you leave the room you're in, you walk out, you shut the door, well, you open another one. It's exactly the same. That's the story of life, really. Nana, Nana, hello, my love. I'm not really doing general readings. I'm answering questions, though, if you have a question. Oh, beautiful Jada. Can you please tell me, what's the personality of the gentleman who is interested in me? You have walked away. Yeah, good. I feel that's right. So, Deborah Smith, yes, money going out quicker than it's coming in with the business. Big juggling act. It's Rob Peter Paper at the moment. Thank you, sir. Yeah. So there needs to be some kind of, I feel you need to really look at where this money's going and prioritise. As I said, prioritisation is the key here. Are there things you could do without? It's amazing when we really look. We get used to a certain way of life, but when we really look at it, there are things we can go without. And I feel right now it's a time to sort of tighten the purse strings, Deborah, you see. It's a balancing act. I know it's hard. So was I reading for someone just then? Do remind me. I've forgotten. Helen Sweeney, Sarah, I'm on the right path. Now, if I had started to read for someone, please type in the comments there. So, is Helen on the right path? Dear angels and spirit guides, is Helen on the right path, please? Page of Chalices. I love this. Okay, there's a kind of creative, spiritual slant to this card with regard to your path, Helen Sweeney. Are you artistic, creative, musical? Because those passions are what makes you happy. I feel as if there's an artist in you in some way. There's this creativity that you need to get in touch with. Can you see this young lady here with her easel? And it's making her so happy. Look, the sunshine. 3 of Wands. Okay. Yeah, doors are opening for you. Your ships are coming in. See this big ship here? This is for Helen. Are you on the right path? Yes. Whatever it is you're doing, I feel you're doing something creative. And if you're not, or artistic, if you're not, then it's time to follow your heart. Follow your passion is what it's saying with regard to your path. What is your passion, Helen? because you should be doing it, because it's time now. It's time to move forward. You know, yeah, that's what the cards are saying there. Ah, that's it, beautiful Jada. That's right. What's the personality of the gentleman that's interested in me? This is for oh dear, it flew out, didn't it? We'll have to read that one then. 5 of Wands. Let's have a look. The Crone, which is strength. This is someone who's very tough, very strong. This is someone who will fight their corner. There's someone who will stand up, very assertive, very strong. 7 of Pentacles. Okay, they like to think things through. There's someone who is methodical, someone who likes to plan, and someone who likes to get who likes to go all out to get what they want. That's why we've got the 5 of Wands. Okay, this is someone who I feel, if this person's interested in you, they will do all they can to get you in their life, but they're sort of planning now. They're at the planning stage and the thinking stage. But yeah, very, very strong character, I feel. He's Rambo, yeah. That's a good one, Robert Wells. He actually could be with those cards. This is someone I feel who won't take no for an answer. Aqua Goddess Woman. Thank you for joining me. For anyone who's here that is new, please do subscribe to the channel. I'm on live Monday, Wednesday, Friday evening, around 8:30 p.m. GMT for a couple of hours. Hi, Julia. Are you new? I thought you were here last time, darling. I must have imagined that. Brenda Williams, good evening. Is this your first time on my live? Julia, if it's your first time, then a big, big welcome. And to anyone who has just joined for the first time, big welcome. Thank you for joining me. Hi, Elle. How are you, my love? How's it all going with you? Ah, so it's Reiki that Helen's doing. Is that what Helen said? That you're doing? Oh, brilliant. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. You've got to follow that passion. There did appear to be a spiritual slant there with your passion when I first tuned into your cards. Oh, no, definitely go for it. I see you doing it. I see you doing it, Helen. This is the path for you. You're being coaxed in that direction. You have a healing energy, Helen, a very gentle healing energy. So, yeah, that's where your path lies. Yes, darling. There's a spiritual path out there for you now. There's no turning back. You know this. It's like you. I feel when I tune into you, Helen, that it's like a rebirth. That's what I'm sensing there. Sonia Rodriguez. Rodriguez. You're a Scorpio. I did a reading for Scorpio at the start of this live because it's now the Scorpio season. So if you'd like to look at that afterwards, you can go back and you'll find that near to the beginning of the video. For anyone else that's a Scorpio as well. So, Nana, will my mum and her fiance's relationship make it down the aisle? She's a Virgo and he's a Taurus. Good combination, Nana. Although I feel that they do perhaps come head to head at times. I'm sensing a lot of stubbornness between them, but also a lot of compatibility. Queen of Chalices, the Moon, Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. What do we have here? Queen of Swords. Not just yet. I don't feel it just yet. Yeah, someone's a little unsure about that. It could be your mum, or it could be their partner. Someone's a little unsure about actually going forward with a marriage. So yeah, not quite yet, my love. Doesn't mean things can't change. How you get a reading? That's to yeah. You put your question in the comments, and then I come to who I feel drawn to, but I do try to come to the new people. So, Stacey Chaplin, when will Scorpio unblock me and contact me? And thank you for your donation this evening, Stacey. Obviously, I try to come to as many people as possible. Unless, of course, you've donated, then I would have certainly come to you. But some people I can't get to because there simply isn't the time. But yeah, Elle, I don't know if Elle is a Scorpio. I think she's a Virgo. But yeah, it is a lovely energy, isn't it, Barbara? Ace of Wands. Six of Wands. Good card, Stacey. King of Wands. Well, I don't know when, but it could be an impulsive move that Scorpio makes, okay? It's just out of the blue because we've got this Ace of Wands. But he's playing his cards close to his chest at the moment. So I feel it might be a snap decision that Scorpio makes. But Scorpios are known for taking their time, Stacey. So you could be in for the long haul here. He's a little upset, and Scorpios do like to lick their wounds for a little while. I'm sure any Scorpios this evening will agree with me. But yeah. Yes, Julia, just put your question in, darling. Your brother's a Scorpio, Leone. You have to show him the reading at the beginning of the video. So B wants to know how the conversation is going to go on Friday. Interesting question, B, early. Probably overthink. Possibly, yeah. Can be like that, Sammy, for Scorpios. Nine of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Hanged Man. Is that the wrong way around? Okay. Oh, so it's reversed. So we've got things moving forward. So what was that question then? What on earth is going on with you and Jeff? Is it a bit of a difficult situation that you've got to talk about? There's something difficult. It's a difficult conversation you're going to have. Is that right? Please let me know. B, is it B? Appears to be some difficulty between you. Let me know in the comments, but I'm sensing that things have sort of been put on hold. But the Hangman has come out reversed, and when it comes out reversed, we're talking about things moving forward again. So this is it's not going to be an easy conversation, but I feel as if some barriers are going to be lifted. That's what I would say. Hi, Luca Rex. How are you? Cooking, how are you? Thank you for joining me. Please do subscribe to the channel. I'm on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday evening around 8:30 p.m. GMT. If you'd like to pop along and join me any of those nights with your questions. So, B, you are trying to work things out. That makes sense. So, Aqua Goddess Woman, you're stubborn. Where are you? What was Michelle's question, Craig Spiritual? Oh, I see. So, yes, lifting barriers, that's what we were trying to do. Yeah, it looks as if that's going to happen, darling. Thank you, Cooking. What was your question again? And I will come to Michelle. What do I see between you and Lawrence, Cooking? Thank you for subscribing. Michelle, Craig seems to think you need answers quite desperately. So, of course, if anyone really does need their question answered before I go, you can, of course, donate. And here is the link. And I will, of course, come straight to your question. But so let's have a look at cooking. For cooking, rather. Decide. Okay. Me and Lawrence, we're talking temperance here. The Lord of Shadows. The Devil. Page of Pentacles. Look at this wonderful Page of Pentacles, everyone. Isn't he fantastic with his little dog? That's exactly how you'd imagine an earth child to be, isn't it? Being very practical here and in touch with nature and the animals. So you're welcome, Stacey. But your question, back to your question, Cooking, what do you see between me and Lawrence? Well, I feel a lot of chemistry between you. A lot of attraction. Is it a sexual chemistry? But you're drawn towards each other, aren't you? And the temperance card is indicating a need for patience between you both, and a sort of meeting in the middle. So there appears to be the need for compromise in some way, but also patience. Page of Pentacles is another card of patience, but it's a practical energy and it does indicate a new start. But the devil is kind of saying that there's this wonderful chemistry between the two of you, and you could think, really, Temperance card is sometimes shown in terms of chemistry, in a scientific way. So if we think about that in everyday life, yeah, that's what I feel. There's a real connection there, but a chemistry, where we're drawn toward each other. So I feel as if it's pretty strong in many ways. Oh, okay, B. We broke up, but we're trying to see if we can work things out and start anew. Yeah, yeah. But it looks to me, as I said, as if some barriers were going to be lifted. And the Nine of Wands, B, was saying one step at a time. Really, one step at a time. Is Lawrence the one for you? Cooking? Should you let him go? Green Man. Knight of Wands. Queen of Swords. Green Man. Nine of Wands. Queen of Swords. Well, what I'm going to say to you, Cooking, is you mustn't let your heart rule your head on this one. That's what I would say to you. What does your head tell you? And often I'm telling people to listen to their heart, but I feel with this one, you've got to be very honest with yourself. Wow, Helen. Lots of emotions there. Night, night, Sammy. Okay, so I'm going to do a card choice now. I'm going to use the angel cards. I can imagine, yeah. Just because obviously you're water signs and you will have an general understanding, Helen, but you're still different. You're in your own unique ways, aren't you? You know? Okay, so I'm going to do a card choice now. If you'd like to think of which card you feel drawn to, I'm going to draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. First card, playfulness. Okay, so there's a need for you to tap into that playful side that you've kind of distanced yourself from recently. Has life got a little bit too serious, would you say? Do you need to spend time with loved ones and friends that make you feel joyous, make you feel happy, allow you to let your hair down, be yourself, be, you know, that inner child needs to be expressed and come out, okay, a little bit more often. That's what they're saying here. Okay, and then card 2 is romance. So those of you drawn to card 2, it's time for a bit of romance in your life, okay? You know, if you're single, then this is about getting out there and finding that love again. You know, putting yourself out there, maybe going on a date night, you know, doing some dating, or even romancing yourself. Sometimes we can do that, can't we? Make yourself a lovely meal, light a candle, pour a glass of wine. Why not? Or this could be to do with your current relationship. Do you need to spice things up a little bit? You know the answer to that. And then card 3 is surrender and release. So they're asking you, those of you drawn to card 3, to surrender your cares and worries to them. Stop bottling it all up. And also, don't, you know, realize that you don't have to carry everything on your own shoulders. You can delegate your worries to them. They want to help you. So if you find yourself worrying, especially when you go to bed this evening, you know, ask your angels to take your worries away from you, and you know, and allow you to have at least a restful night's sleep tonight. And then card 4 is divine timing. So if you've been waiting for something, or if you've been frustrated by something not happening, then they want you to know that divine timing is taking place right now, and everything will happen in its own time when you are ready. Okay, and the angels and the universe know when that time is. So be patient and realize that everything happens for a reason. Okay, so they are your card choices for this evening. Thank you everyone for joining me. I am going to say good night now, and I hope you can join me on Friday evening as well, around 8:30 p.m. again. Thank you to all my new subscribers if you're there in the chat, and I will be back on Friday. So enjoy the rest of your week, everyone, and be good to yourself. Be gentle on yourself. Sweet dreams.